生死战之前，骑士全队收到了什么短信？再进东决，哈利伯顿又成为最被低估。NBA 季后赛第25天都有些什么样有趣的小故事和细节？大家好，这里是 Telfer， 我们一起来挖掘真实励志有趣的篮球文化。你的点赞让我不停更新。NBA 季后赛第25天，已经1比3落后的东部第一骑士迎来了他们的生死战。赛前，骑士的斯鲁斯在球员的群聊中发了这样一条消息
Drew said simply, if you don't believe, then don't show up for work.Drew said this morning that he doesn't think this group is done.
尽管受到伤势困扰，骑士的后场搭档米切尔和加兰还是选择继续出战。比赛首节回归主场的骑士便取得12分的领先。面对落后，最被高估球员哈利伯顿挺身而出。他在第二节3分球5投5中，单节得到15分，将分差缩小到4分。他的表现立即引来了勒布朗詹姆斯的吹捧。
Hell fucking hooping. We're the lames who said he was overrated. Quiet as hell.That boy nice, and even more, someone everyone would love to play with.
就在赛前，状元热门库珀·弗拉格刚刚将哈利伯顿列为他心中的最被低估球员。
Who's the most underrated player in the league, in your opinion?
I would say Tyrese Halliburton, because people hate him and call him overrated all the time and say he's not that good, but he's just such a good basketball player.
本场比赛，哈利伯顿3分球10投6中，得到31分。他带领步行者声势横扫骑士，再次晋级东部决赛。本赛季，骑士打出了历史级别的进攻表现，他们以一波15连胜开局，最后又以64个胜场位列东部第一。但就在今天，骑士过早地结束了他们的季后赛之旅。也许在季后赛中，来自外界的关注是一种诅咒。
I don't care about the attention. What matters to me is the guys in the locker room. Attention this time of year can be a curse.
本轮系列赛，骑士的主场全部失利。骑士整个赛季除了步行者，骑士主场对阵其他 NBA 球队的战绩为36胜5负，而对战步行者的5场主场比赛，骑士却未尝一胜。
Don't want to believe it. Still don't want to believe it. It's tough. It's tough to win this league. Give them credit. We didn't do the things necessary.
进入联盟8年，骑士的核心米切尔年年都能率队打入季后赛。季后赛的场均得分高居 NBA 历史第7，但是这也是他连续第8年倒在分区决赛之前。对于本轮系列赛场均获得34.2分的米切尔来说，这是一个极为失望的夜晚。
I love playing in that arena, man. Like that energy, that crowd. We're 0-3 at home. You know, let the city down, man. This place is special. This place is really special. Y'all gonna write us the fuck off, man. But we'll be back. We let city down, let each other down. We'll be back.
We got another jump to make with kind of our mental strength. But I love our togetherness. I love our leadership. I love our maturity. All that.
上赛季季后赛第2轮被淘汰之后，骑士完成了一次飞跃。也许下个赛季，骑士还会卷土重来。2比2战平后，掘金与雷霆迎来了天王山之战。过去的3场比赛，掘金的 MVP 候选人约基奇的投篮命中率只有 33%， 三分命中率只有 18%， 取得15次助攻的同时，出现了16次失误。本场比赛，熟悉的约基奇回来了，他3分球7投5中，以 68% 的命中率得到44分，15个篮板。
Like I think that's what gives him his edge. He's very smart. He's always manipulating the game. He's always thinking plays ahead. He's reading the defenses, reading the offenses. Like he's his intelligence is very high out there, and he's always using it.
3节结束，掘金还握有8分领先。第4节，多尔特连续投中了3记3分，帮助雷霆咬住比分。
Like it's clear as day, we wouldn't have been able to win tonight if we was to make those shots.
Honestly, the work, you know, I put a lot of work in. I work on those type of shots.
而与此同时，掘金的8人轮换让3名主力的上场时间超过了40分钟，疲劳影响了掘金的投篮质量。
I mean, you can say it's fatigue. I think shot quality too. I thought early in the quarter we did get really good shots. They didn't fall. And then late their pressure got to us and we were up against the clock a lot. So if it is fatigue, that's on me.
最后时刻，杰伦·威廉姆斯与 SGA 相继命中关键3分，锁定胜局。
It felt like it's about time.
在丹佛的客场输球，露出微笑之后 ，SGA 也终于找回了 MVP 级别的水平。
He just gives everybody confidence. He's a killer, and I think that's infectious. When you see how bad he wants it, it makes you want it even more, and you can't help but play hard for somebody that's leading by example like that.
最终，雷霆捍卫主场，成功取得赛点。在接下来的系列赛第6场，回到丹佛主场的掘金必将给予回应。
We're going to go play the game in Denver, and then we get to come back. And we just got to keep that mindset.
而对于雷霆而言，这势必是一场艰难的比赛。
What do you expect from a closeout game in Denver for Game 6?
Their greatest punch. I'm sure they don't want to go home just as bad as we don't. So we'll probably get the best game out of them.
之后的季后赛会发生什么？又会有什么样更有意思的小故事？就让我们拭目以待。